Okay. That's all we can do.
Yeah, a little bit of technical glitch,
Yep.
not quite live, but
Apologies.
we'll work around it.
Apologies. We cannot seem to get Facebook Live to work with us this evening. Or Instagram,
Right.
for that matter. Now that I think about it, it wasn't even an option to go live on Instagram. So
No, it wasn't.
weird. Okay, well, it is what it is. We've spent a half an hour now trying to
Yeah,
make technology work for us, and it's not working. So
you're right. Half an hour late, but here we are. So
we're just
we're
gonna record
recorded.
and hope for the best. And we're just gonna post it to Facebook. I do have a list of questions that were emailed to me earlier today, so we can go over those.
Absolutely.
Fortunately, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below, and then we'll just answer them as they roll in one at a time, and hopefully it's better than not doing it at all, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Okay, welcome. Take it away with.
Well, tonight it is all about the hosted travel that we offer. And tonight we're going to be talking about the Irish Splendor Tour. And it's going to be hosted by Real Family Travels, a little bit me, a little bit Kristie, and any one of our agents. Yeah, and any one of our agents that want to join us as well. We have a team, so it's a possibility one of our team members may come with us, but it's open up to the whole team at Real Family Travels. And the date for this one is the 15th of March, 2025 until the 23rd of March, 2025.
You're gonna have to tell me next slide because I have the control. Next.
And I'll tell you next slide, and it doesn't really show it, but the Collette little logo at the bottom. And this tour is going to be sponsored through Collette Tours. Just a little bit about who are we? Well, I'm Wendy.
I'm Kristie.
We're the agency owners, and we've been in business since 2010. So we've been around a little while. And but I'm going to say this is our first land tour that we've done. We've hosted many cruises, but definitely the first cruise or land tour that we've been going to be hosting. As you can see here, we have our team down below here. We have Melissa.
Amanda, April, Stephanie, and Sarah. This is our dream team that we call all of our little ladies here, and they take care of almost everything now. I think we've got almost every corner of the globe covered. So we are all TECO certified, Manulife trained, certified in all of our each individual destinations and travel types.
Yes.
Yeah, so full team. Here we are. We're good.
We can move on to the next.
Yep. So again, me, Wendy.
Yep.
We're your
I
host.
do this to put up our contact information as well. Ours is pretty simple for everybody. It's really everybody's first name and realfamilytravels.com. So we tried to make that simple so anybody can get a hold of us. And if you can't remember, just write one of us.
And we're available through social media as well. So you can't remember our email address, just reach out to us through social media. So I'll let you talk about this, Wendy.
Okay. Well, tonight, this slide here is just a little bit of, the itinerary at a glance. We're going to get into more details about the day-to-day, how it's going to go in the further slides ahead. But day one is what is called a hometown pickup. So right in Glencoe, possibly Woodstock, London area, we're going to have the hometown pickup. So Collette Tours is coming to pick us up to drive to Toronto. And in day one as well, it's going to be the overnight flight. So we're going to be leaving Toronto and we're going to end up in Dublin. Day 2 to 4.
I'll do it later. I'll talk about
Okay. The days 2 to 4, we're going to be staying at one hotel. And right now on the agenda is the Hotel Rio Plaza, and it's in Dublin. And then day 5 to 6 is Killarney Avenue in Killarney. Day 7 is a Grand Old Hotel in Ennis. Day 8, the Cabra Castle in Kingscourt. And day 9, sadly, will be our flight home and then the hometown drop off. So that kind of just a little nutshell, a little bit of a glance of our itinerary. Yeah. We do have a brochure, and I'm going to put the link up here
We'll put it in the comments as well on the Facebook page so that everybody,
That's
we'll just drop it right in the comments.
absolutely. And we're going to be all the way through this. And anytime anybody wants it, they just have to definitely ask for it. And then, well, the highlights. Dublin, obviously. There's Christchurch Cathedral, the Blarney Castle, and the Blarney Stone, Dingle Peninsula. We're doing a farm visit. It's a dairy farm. Plus some more. A whiskey distillery, castle stay. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day while we're there. And we got at least one birthday celebration in there. So
This is what I'm most excited about, only because we just did a family vacation a couple weeks ago and the drive to Toronto and the parking was ridiculously expensive. And I had to leave my vehicle in Toronto. I had to drive there. I actually did the hometown pickup for you, Wendy. I picked you and Dad up in Woodstock along the way. And so this thing right here, this hometown pickup right here in Glencoe, and then within 100 kilometers of the airports, we'll probably do a couple more stops. But this is really, really big for anybody in my area. We will likely pick up at the train station right here in Glencoe. So you can have some friend or family member bring you over to the train station and hop on the coach bus. That's going to pick us up here. And then we're going to go to Toronto, fly, and same thing. You're going to be dropped off right back here again. So it's incredible value that kind of is the unsung hero of the whole trip. I know the ride to the airport shouldn't be the highlight of the trip, and it's not, but it's
a biggie.
It's really big that we have pickup right here in Glencoe. I cannot
say
how nice that is.
It really does ease so much anxiety and makes it a little bit hassle-free.
We don't
Just
have to
being
worry
picked up and
on time, got our car parked, remembering where you parked your car, paying for car parking, gas to get there. So anyway, this is incredible value, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
Anyway, carry on, Wendy. I just get really excited about this.
But you really are going to experience the true taste of an Irish Splendor on a trip that is going to be combining with 4-star accommodations, stunning sceneries, again, St. Patrick's Day celebrations, birthdays, a castle stay, and we're going to be tasting local cuisines. There's definitely going to be 9 meals included. There's 6 breakfasts and 3 dinners, and we're just going to have unforgettable tours the whole time. So this is just it. The starting of it is making it easy. Let's get us there. Day 2, it's going to be Sunday, and we're going to be arriving in Dublin, and the tour actually begins. So, this is a great time for just to kind of catch your breath, gather yourself. If you got the energy to go out, meet new people, meet some of the people that are going to be joining us in this, create new friendships, and you say just even catching up on that time difference. So this is going to be the starting is day 2.
Yeah, it's
again,
a slower day.
Free time. Yep, free time, really.
Yeah. Charge up your batteries before a fun-filled week.
Yeah.
Guys, on Monday it's St. Patrick's Day, and we'll be in Dublin.
And it really begins at the whole journey begins at this point. And at that night, we're going to be joining fellow travelers again. We're going to be having dinner at a local farm-to-table restaurant. And of course, it's Patrick's Day, and it's going to be time to celebrate. And again, there's going to be things you can do. We're going to have our guides are going to be with us. They're going to be telling us where we could go, what we could do, what's going to be great to do. Oh, yes, it's going to be good. So that's the Monday.
And then on
On
Tuesday,
day 4, I can tell.
A little trigger happy there.
Oh, yeah. You can now tell you're starting to get a little more. There's more words in here. We're getting a little more. We're going to be taking in Dublin.
Yes.
We're going to be doing tours of Dublin, and we're going to take in the live. Sorry?
Hopefully not too hungover.
I don't. We'll be good. We'll be good. Because we get to really take in that lively atmosphere of O'Connell Street, the city's main thoroughfare, dotted with monuments, historical buildings, and the charm of Grafton Street. with its gallery, boutiques, and pubs. And I did put a picture at the bottom there. That is Grafton Street. Uh, the Trinity College before touring the medieval Christchurch Cathedral and its imposing crypt. Then enjoy some free time to independently explore again, take in the cultures, because you're going to take in what you maybe you've already seen, what you've already missed, what you from the day before, going, oh, I have to go back and see this. Or you definitely have that time to take in everything, the cultural offerings. And then later, you may join, this is optional, a tour to the Guinness Storehouse. Traditional evening, Irish evening with dinner and an Irish dancing performance. So that is optional. Again, if you're wasted from the day, you can go off, or you can go have your own easy dinner, or you can keep on with the party. And then Tuesday, we're still in Dublin.
We just.
Oh, sorry. Day
Yeah,
5.
I confused you. I got a little clicking. Wednesday.
Wednesday. We're departing Dublin. So we're done with Dublin. We're going to be getting on that bus. And that's when you're going to be pulling out that suitcase, bringing it out to the lobby, and then Colette's going to be taking it for you, putting it on the bus. What you only need is maybe your own handbag, so you can keep it, like your medications, anything personal, put it in the bus with you, and keep it with you. But we're going to be departing Dublin, and we're going to take in Ireland's breathtaking countryside. We're going to visit the town of Cashel, where the views of the historic Rock of Cashel, the reputed location where St. Patrick preached and converted the King of Munster. Now, I have to admit here, I have to confess, I don't know who the King of Munster is. So I'm going to go to find out.
History lessons.
History lessons coming up. And then next, journey to the historic Blarney Castle, where you have the opportunity to kiss the Blarney Stone.
Yeah.
From what I understand, you have to do it upside down.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get instructions.
Oh, yeah. So
Legend has it that those who kiss the Blarney are bestowed with the gift of eloquence. So I'm going to be filled with eloquence by the time we're done.
How much time are you going to make out with that stone for?
One kiss, and I'm not sure if my lips can touch it. That's okay. And then we'll end our day in Killarney, an Irish town surrounded by the natural landscapes and beauty. Enjoy a dinner this evening at a local restaurant. So this is your time to go to that authentic little restaurant and have some Irish fare. And then day 6, it's Thursday. We're setting off this morning again. And again, putting your luggage out, the Collette will come and take it. And we're going to follow perhaps Irish's most majestic coastal route, the stunning Dingle Peninsula. We're going to travel to the town of Dingle and drive to the beautiful Slee Head Road, where some of the country's most spectacular landscapes are found. I did put a picture in of the Dingle town. So that is actually an actual picture of what the town is. It's colorful. Looks like lots of things to do there.
That's going to be so fun.
And then we're on to day 7, Friday. And today we're going to experience the customs and the daily life of the traditional Irish family and enjoy a homemade scones and teas during a memorable visit with the Milana Dairy Farm. Done with the farm, the scones, the tea. We're going to continue to the stunning 700-foot cliffs of Moher for awe-inspiring views of the mighty Atlantic and the Aran Islands. And then we're going to end the day in the charming town of Ennis. We get to enjoy the ambience of this of our historical hotel.
Sure.
And we're going to take in the warmth of Irish hospitalities. And this evening, you may again join an optional tour to the medieval banquet dinner, which is hosted in a castle. And this is not the only dinner in the castle.
But if you
so even if you don't do this one, opportunity for another.
oh, where did the picture go?
Sorry? Oh, a picture disappeared. Don't know where our picture went.
Oh, it's coming. It's just loading. Hang on. maybe. I don't know. Keep talking. It might pop
But
up.
anyhow, the 22nd of March is a Saturday. It's also somebody's birthday. That's okay.
It's happy birthday, Wendy Day.
It will be. I'm going to start the day with a cross-country journey to the Irish whiskey territory, and during a visit to a historical distillery, learn the process of making whiskey, and we're actually even going to be tasting them. I'm not a whiskey lover, but I'm willing to give it a whirl and give it a try. And then we're going to top the day off with an overnight stay on the regal grounds of the historical castle, where you taste the end of the fabulous during a farewell dinner. So we're going to have a dinner, we're going to have celebrations, and we're staying on the castle grounds.
That's right. Gonna be
Overnight stay at a castle.
Mm.
Oh, I can't wait.
I don't know what y'all are bringing, but I'm gonna pack a tiara because a princess sleeping in a castle needs a tiara.
Maybe we could pack one for everybody.
That would be a great idea.
Maybe we can.
Yes, let's do that. Okay, everybody gets a tiara.
Well,
I'll make sure everybody has a tiara.
do the guys want a tiara, or what would they have?
Tiara. Well, maybe I'll make them a crown, but they can have a tiara or a crown, whatever.
Okay, we'll work on that. But I think there should be something for everybody there.
That's right. Maybe there's girls that don't want to wear a tiara. Maybe they can wear a crown too.
And then sadly, day 9.
Yeah, this is the crappy day.
Yeah, sadly, the tour is going to come to an end in King's Court, and then you'll enjoy your last ride back to Dublin, and you'll be catching your flight back. So, yep, Collette is providing the transfer from there to the airport.
And then they're gonna take you to Glencoe. So that
yes,
is kind of nice. I know it's
you're absolutely right.
because it's a travel day, and travel days are the worst days, but
So you're right. When we get home, another chariot will be waiting for us and take us back home. So yeah, that would be good.
It's just a nice way to end the trip
Yeah.
without the stress of driving home. So yes, this is probably the most important question, or the most common question we get, is how much does this trip cost?
Let's talk
Everybody
money.
wants to know how much money it is, and we could wait till the very end and be like, but wait, there's more. But we're not gonna do it.
No, we're not. Majority of the rooms are double occupancy, and it's $4,339 per person. They do have a few spots where they can do single and triples, but they sell out quickly, and they only allot so many. So if somebody's like a single triple, they need to kind of maybe do this more quickly than waiting, because and it's not just our group, it's going to be the whole bus. Like there's only so many. So
we have half the bus reserved for our group, and
we do.
half is available to the public. So don't wait till we only have a few seats remaining, because that means that the rest of the bus may already be filled up. So if you need a triple occupancy or a single occupancy room, please let us know right away.
Yeah. Recommendation right now is to get on our list, like shoot us an email, get on our list, so that we keep you on the spot, so to speak. Now, to really solidly get you on the list, it needs a deposit, and that deposit is $698 per person. It is due by the 15th of July, 2024.
So time
And
is
then
running out. We don't have much time left. I know we've been advertising this for quite some time, but we're at the end of the road with time. So if you want a seat on this trip, you are gonna have to let us know soon, very soon.
And then the final December 15th.
Not sure if that's you that's freezing or if it's me.
We're probably going to be reminding you, hey, you need to put your deposit and and get going at it. We did have 24. We got 18 spots remaining right now. Those funds at the top are Canadian dollars. And like I mentioned before, is very limited on the single and triple occupancy. So it's definitely by kind of like request. So travel insurance, one of our favorite subjects.
Oh,
But we do have to talk about it. And there's definitely more than one way of talking about for travel insurance. So the emergency out of country medical is definitely mandatory. Trip cancellation interruption is highly recommended. That one there is very much protecting your money. Emergency out of country medical is protecting you and your money. That one you don't know how much it's going to cost you if you ever need it. One of the ways you can get this is Collette's travel protection plan, and it's $499 per person.
and it's actually a really good plan.
Sorry?
It actually is a really good plan. I was looking at it the other day.
Yeah, it is. Cancel for any reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think up to, is it 2 days before? I'd have to read it again. But it's almost right up to the time that you can cancel for any reason. And if you pay this $499, and then of course you and we have affiliation with Manulife Worldwide Travel Insurance, but that has to be quoted individually with everybody because it's based upon age and health and wellness and all the rest of the stuff for insurance. And of course, employer benefits. Some people have some wonderful, great employer benefits that cover travel insurance. So we could have a look at that and we can make sure that nothing's missing, or if there's any gaps, we can kind of go back and either top it up with a Manulife or others. And then of course there's other travel insurance agencies out there. We all kind of know who they are, but we don't deal with them. But if individuals want to go out and deal with them, they're free to do so.
Absolutely.
We just want people to be covered for while they're away. And how do you do this? Biggest Alice. I put Kristie and I up there as the main contacts, but if you have a favorite travel agent on our team, by all means, email them, and then they will work with us and we'll get them the right details and make sure they give you all the information that you need. And then also
your favorite travel agent that way. You can
sorry.
The other agents will still get credit for the sale. You will still be supporting your travel agent if you prefer to work with one of the other girls on the team. Perfectly.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just pick your favorite. That's all.
Have a favorite. It's me.
And then Collette has a little brochure, and I put the link up there, and we'll put it in the body of the Facebook and our emails and all the rest of that, so you can easily click onto it. And it has all the information that you need, from the days to the monies to the everything. Everything's in here that you need to know. And you could even just sign up there if you wanted to. And
yes, you can sign up right through that sign up form as well.
Yep, you could.
But it's still nice to let us know that you've done that. If you've signed up through the form, just let us know. Let us know as well. But
I see. The best way is to let us know, and we'll actually complete this form for you and just submit it for you. And that way we know that everything that they need, they've got.
That's right.
Yeah.
Again.
And of course, on social channels, they can definitely get a hold of us as well.
That's right.
And again, just
reminder, who's here? I mean, you can see us in the camera.
Here's us.
Nicer pictures of us for sure. And we always say, if you don't want to join us on the Ireland trip, we won't judge. Okay, we might judge a tiny little bit, but we're not going to judge you. But we always have lots of travel options available. And as always with this, always look at the you can sign up for your chance to win a 7-night Royal Caribbean cruise. We run a contest every single year where there's a free trip giveaway on our website. Just pop your name in there, make sure all your information's up to date. If you've signed up last year, but not this year, sign up again. Just make sure you've got your name in there. 1 ballot per person, but make sure you've got your name in there. So that ensure that maybe some year one of our guests will win. Somebody does win it. It is a real prize, but it is amongst other travel agents. So we always say just try to one year it'll be one of our guests. So that's the gist of it. Now I'm just going to go back to the itinerary, I think, so that we can just leave that up on the screen while we're talking. There we go. So I'm just gonna leave that on there because I had some questions that were texted to me earlier from the email that you sent out.
Yep.
Normally we would just go through the live questions, but since we're not live right now.
I'm glad we had the questions come to us
I
beforehand.
am too, because we would have been like standing here awkwardly staring at everybody. At each other, really, nobody else.
We don't know what questions you have.
So yeah, if you have questions that are not addressed right now, please, please, please just put them in the comments below. We're gonna give a high level answer to most of the questions that we already have here tonight. Just know that once everybody is booked and we're a little bit closer to our trip date, Wendy and I will hold a welcome reception for everybody on this side of the pond so that all of your questions are answered. Everybody will have all of the information in great detail. We are not going to leave it a mystery until then, but for tonight, we have some of these questions that we can answer just kind of on a higher level. We don't need to get down to the nitty gritty, I don't think.
Nope.
One of the questions was, because it says in there that there's 9 breakfasts included. So they wanted to know what meals weren't included and roughly how much should somebody expect to pay or bring with them for extra meals. Keep in mind, major credit cards are accepted through all of Ireland. So we could use your Visa, MasterCard, I think you can even use American Express over there, but Visa and MasterCard for sure. And then bringing money with you. So Wendy, do you remember, we did have it pegged down roughly how much on average?
You can kind of count, breakfast was pretty much concluded most days.
Every day, yeah.
And so like a lunch, you can kind of, I'm going to just put it to Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
Because it's something we can maybe wrap our heads around. $15 to $20 per person for lunch is kind of an average number.
Like the
And
same
then,
as here, really.
yeah. And then again, depending on how fine dining you're going for dinner, that $20 to $30 per person, maybe even a little more than that. Let's say more $20 to $40 per person for a dinner.
Yeah.
Depends whether you're having like a drink with it, you know. And so again, it kind of depends on your style of eating. So it's a little hard to pinpoint to a number for a dinner, but that's kind of a good point to put.
Yeah, my husband and I typically, when we go out for dinner here, it's anywhere between $100 and $120 to sit down and have a dinner here. So you can expect roughly the same, just converted into British pounds.
That's right.
So yeah, and lunch was the same. One of the other questions was, what's the weather going to be like?
It's definitely spring weather, and
Rainy.
it's definitely going to be a time to bring layers. And I'm going to say even a poncho is a good idea.
Umbrellas.
And a pack of them so that you can throw them away, not try to put away wet ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, layers and possible,
If
you
you've
know,
got a
hopefully
really good rain jacket, then bring that with you because it's the Emerald Isle because it rains a lot and everything is lush and green because it rains.
Yeah.
So,
and a really good wind jacket would be another good one. And again, bring layers.
Yeah.
So it's warm. You can go, you know, dress down. If it's cold, pile them on.
How many people are on the bus? That was another question.
48 people. So
And
we've got 24 of the seats.
24. So we have half the bus.
Yes, we do.
And then by the end of the trip, we will have the whole bus because we'll just convert everybody to our crew. We'll all be one big giant family by the time we get to the
we will actually. Yes, we will.
Do I need a travel adapter? Yes, you will. The travel, the currency and plugs in Ireland are G.
Yeah, it was a G, they said.
Yeah, so just remember G, you will need one. Typically Wendy and I will have a couple spares just in case somebody forgets one and you can pick them up at the airports and all of Ireland as well if you forget.
Amazon, Walmart's,
What about gratuities?
Definitely need some money for gratuities. There was kind of a list of folks that you need money for.
Like I said, I think we need to get down to the nitty gritty of what we need to do, but I think we figured it out from the housekeepers to the drivers, the transfers, and our guides and our tour managers. It worked out to about £100 per person for the week.
Yeah.
is what it worked out to be. And another question that came up was luggage. So luggage is kind of a tricky one because remember that you are going to be packing up and getting back on the bus kind of every other morning-ish. So, yeah, we should make a point of packing smart and, yeah.
We'll be sending out some tips on how to pack. Packing cubes become a really good way to do it.
Yes.
Or what do they call them? Compression type bags. They can even be like the plastic, your Ziploc type bags.
Ziploc bags or 2-gallon Ziploc bags, and then you kind of roll them and squeeze them and zip them and
Yep.
it'll get you there. And then
And do it by day, and that
we'll
way
do
you
a
can just,
packing class before we go to kind
yeah,
of help everybody pack.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you pack by the day, so to speak, in each bag, you're pulling out one, putting it in one way, putting it on, putting it.
Packing and repacking every single day. You just get what you need. So yeah. What else did we have? That's all. That's all I had for my questions. I don't know. Did you get any in through email this morning?
It was just we kind of mentioned about the point blank. The currency is
Yes. Pound.
British is a pound.
Yeah. Pound sterling, I think they call it.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's on, it's kind of on par with, it's not on par with US dollar because it's 1 British pound is 1.25 US dollars roughly. So I don't know how that converts to Canadian. My math is not mathing tonight.
Yeah.
But
I don't know either.
that was the extent of our questions. And then the other thing I was gonna do it live, and it probably would have worked, would have resonated a whole lot better, was I was gonna suggest that maybe we offer like a get to it prize. Like,
Oh, yes.
can we offer something for anybody that wants to book like before Wednesday this week?
$50 Visa gift card.
I was thinking like, ooh, we should do something. We should do like a gift card or something for anybody who books or puts their deposit in or gets their form.
I think we could do it like a $50 one, and they could have their choice, whether it's gas, LCBO.
Oh, good
Visa.
idea. Or a Visa gift card or a Amazon.
Yeah, just
buy them
let us know what kind of gift card works best for you. And
yeah, perfect. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so glad we worked that out. $50 gift card of your choice if you can give us your information to put your deposit down by Wednesday. Wednesday
yes.
is what day?
End of the day. So today's the 20.
What day is it, Wendy? I don't.
What day are we on?
Wednesday.
On the 27th, so the 29th. Wednesday the 29th.
Okay.
Perfect. At the end of the day. Even if you squeak in an email at 11:59 with your credit card.
Right. At the very least, like, give me all your information and commit to the booking, and then we can make payment details afterwards, but I'll just put you down for the gift card, and when the deposit comes in,
Absolutely.
we'll get that gift card to you. We're gonna be fair.
Mm-hmm.
But if you need to move some funds around or whatever to get that deposit down, we get that. So
because that was $698 Canadian per person.
So roughly $1,400 for a couple is your deposit. So just get us the intent, I guess, to put that deposit down by Wednesday, and then we'll set you up with that gift card. So
yeah.
In any event, apologies again for the late start and getting this video uploaded late. We have really intended to go live, but there is something in our Facebook settings or our Zoom settings that's not allowing us to go live right now to our page. So yeah,
we've done many of them. So
yeah, we've done lots of lives, so I'm not sure what changed, but something has changed. So we just need to figure out what's changed. And we will definitely try to go live again soon. Because we've got coming up next week that we'll be going live from.
Because this is a fabulous trip here. So
I agree.
It's a goodie. It's a goodie.
All righty. Well, I'm going to stop sharing there, and I am going to end the meeting here. So again, the link will be in the comments. Put your questions in if you have any. If you would like to book, reach out. Time is running out, so give us a shout as soon as you can. Have a great evening.
All right. Bye for now.